Hello everybody, and we are back with another episode of A Prehistoric Life. So, let's get started. Today, it is winter no longer. It is spring finally, but spring started like last week. But, now that it is spring, more and more dinosaurs are coming over here. And, it is very beautiful right now. But it may be very nice. But there's going to be more killing right now because there are more herbivores. Today is all about death and killing. You will see death in full blast today. Nearby, you can see an Apatosaurus herd, and following them is a Saltosaurus. They are some of the migrators from the other side of the United States. But what they do not realize is that from the first episode, you saw a predator. A predator that's even bigger than T-Rex. Nearby is a predator you have not seen since the first episode. And he is stalking the Apatosaurus herd. One of the Apatosauruses gets curious. And he wanders away from the herd. This is a young female, and she is not aware of the danger in front of her. She is oblivious to the danger. Until he gets a good grab of the neck. The herd now scatters and runs away. The Giganotosaurus is now back. All the other dinosaurs do not know that the Giganotosaurus is back, like the Allosauruses. They have just come back from hunting, and they don't have any luck. And they have no idea what is near their nest. They will go check on their eggs. What's about to go to the eggs is a Ceratosaurus. A main competitor of Allosaurus. Ceratosaurus was the same size as Utah Raptor. Ceratosaurus is the smallest abelosaurid dinosaur. A abelosaurid has a really short skull and 4 or 5 fingers. But Ceratosaurus didn't have a short skull like most abelosaurids. He had a thin snout. And what set it apart from all the abelosaurids, not only had a thin snout, but it also had big, bone-crushing teeth, just like Tyrannosaurus Rex. It sees the egg. It just gulped down 2 eggs, and now there are only 4 more left. And just right, it is about to take another egg. It is too late for the Allosaurus, but what he does not realize is the mother comes in. The Ceratosaurus drops the egg, and then the egg splatters. The mother just bit the jugular in the neck. That is a very important artery. But then, the Allosaurus think they're safe, but then it dawns on them. They've just realized, they have just lost 4 eggs, and now they only have 3 more left. So now they need to be on very careful watch duty. Nearby of where the apatosauruses ran away is a herd of stegosauruses, ankylosaur, and ceratopsians. And these 2 bull males are fighting over a mate. This one is very aggressive. What they are fighting over is a mate. Both these males are really anxious to get the mate, but this one is really aggressive. Until the other male just poked out the other ceratopsian's eye. This male does not want to fight anymore, so then he leaves off, mateless. And then he goes over to claim his prize. He shows off by his colors. The female now accepts, and now the male begins the ritual. And now they are now mated. But the herd does not realize that this herd is also being stalked by a large predator. This is Acrocanthosaurus, a type of Spinosaur dinosaur, almost as big as T-Rex. And like Spinosaurus, it too had a sail, but it's unusual because it's like a fin-like sail, starting from its neck all the way down to its tail. And also like Spinosaurus, it had really dangerously sharp claws that could pierce through prey, like industrial meat hooks. And moves in for the attack. Acrocanthosauruses aren't common in these areas. They usually are common in Texas, but North America is all North American dinosaurs can travel anywhere they want in the Americas. The Triceratops see the Acrocanthosaurus first. And then all the herd is spooked. And then they all run away. But they are leaving behind you off the subway. It is not as fast as the other herd. It shows this one because he saw the eye get poked out. The Acrocanthosaurus cannot resist the moving targets. Then Euophocephalus swings with all his might until Acrocanthosaurus has very sharp teeth that can pierce through bones, just like Spinosaurus and T-Rex. But they weren't as bulky as Tyrannosauruses, but they still could do a lot of damage. Dilophocephalus swings at the Acrocanthosaurus, landing on his spine, breaking the vertebrae, which could lead to sudden death. Dilophocephalus starts to run away until the Acrocanthosaurus slowly gets back up and starts to kill his prey. And then Dilophocephalus gives one more good shot. With that force of the tail, the Acrocanthosaurus bites even harder until he dies. And Dilophocephalus dies with him. But still, life still goes on. Nearby, we can see another Dimetrodon. Dimetrodons are mammal-like reptiles, but this wasn't really. But Dimetrodon hardly has a resemblance to mammals. It mostly has a resemblance to Spinosaurus. The Dimetrodon must be very careful because of all the death around. But yet another new predator comes into the scene. Gorgonopsid. Gorgonopsid is another mammal-like reptile, which looks like the reptile version of a saber-toothed tiger. He sneaks up carefully, so he does not spook the Dimetrodon. The Dimetrodon looks behind him to see if there's any danger. Until the Gorgonopsid misses. The Dimetrodon will do anything to kill the Gorgonopsid. Dimetrodon must be careful, otherwise, if the Gorgonopsid gets hold of the sail, he can break the vertebrae, killing the Dimetrodon. But then he gets a really good bite on the sail, and the Gorgonopsid now kills the Dimetrodon. The Dimetrodon never stood a chance. And then, last but not least, we see a Triceratops grazing in the vegetation. This is a bull male Triceratops. He's very aggressive because he's ready for the mating season. And he's motivated in everything that he does. But the Triceratops does not realize that he is being stalked. To be continued.